song title first came around from like you're in a studio and you try a song and it's not working, then you spend another day on it, it's not working, you spend another day, and you end up 4 days and you realise at the end of it it's still not happening, and you know, somebody will say, well, you know, you got to go with it to come back, and it became this phrase that was running around the room. And one day we had all the song titles on a board to see which ones we'd finished, and looking at all the titles and all the subjects of the lyrics within those titles, you got to go with it to come back kind of summed up a lot of the album. You know, we've all been travelling down this path in our life the last couple of years. We've all been faced with all these different obstacles, whether they're good or bad, and I think we've all dealt with them and kind of come out the other side stronger. The production of the record came about by accident. It was something that led on from me doing demos with a friend of mine engineering. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was, you know, the quickest and best way to get out of your head onto a piece of tape without going around the houses and compromising with 15 other people. It's a good thing, you know. I think if I write the song, so I've got the clearest vision of what that song should be, so it seems obvious at this point in my life anyway, because I felt confident enough to be able to do that, to produce the record. Whether I'll do it again, I don't know, but it was good for this time. Yeah, I felt comfortable in knowing my own thing at this time. You know, I've got to hate albums that sound more like the producers than the bands. You know, you get a lot of you know, it becomes like a clique of everybody uses the same guy, whether it's Nigel Godrich or whether it was Matt Lang in the 1980s, whatever it might be, but they all end up sounding like the guy rather than the band. That's not a path I'd like to walk. I'm quite happy doing what I'm doing. You know, having the job of being a writer, you can so easily kind of leave things go, and never actually get to do anything. You can talk about it to you, blue in the face when you're pissed up in a bar to somebody what you're going to do, but a lot of the time you never get to do what you say you're going to do. So I quite liked having the fact of just going to do it, you know. And people like John Fogerty, very consistent writers, and the Brill writers were very consistent. People like Spike Milligan. I'm not saying that I'm anything like any of those people, but the discipline of actually homing in and focusing on something that intense for that amount of time, you get results. Kelly from the Stereophonics, this is our video, Maybe Tomorrow.